Imagine this. It's the end of the month, your bank account is looking a little worse for wear, and an unexpected expense pops up. Maybe your car needs a repair, or that birthday gift for your friend completely slipped your mind. Whatever the reason, you're in a tight spot. This is where cash advance apps like FloatMe come in. They promise a quick and easy way to get a small amount of money to tide you over until your next payday. But before you dive headfirst into the world of cash advances, there are some important things you need to know, especially regarding the requirements to use them. So, can FloatMe be your financial lifesaver? Let's find out. Throughout this video, we'll be uncovering everything you need to know about FloatMe's requirements, from eligibility to responsible borrowing practices. We'll also explore some alternatives to cash advance apps and answer some burning questions you might have. But first, a quick heads up. This video isn't sponsored by FloatMe, and we'll be providing an objective overview of the app and its requirements. Alright, buckle up and let's get financially informed. Unpacking the requirements. Can you float? FloatMe, like most cash advance apps, has specific criteria you need to meet to be eligible. These typically involve factors that assess your ability to repay the advance. Here are the key requirements to keep in mind. Be a U.S. resident over 18. This seems like a no-brainer, but it's important to establish that FloatMe services are only available within the United States and have an age restriction. Have a valid checking account. FloatMe needs a secure way to deposit the advanced funds and later withdraw the repayment. So, having an active checking account in your name is crucial. Show proof of regular income. This demonstrates your ability to repay the advance. FloatMe often connects to your bank account to analyze your income deposits. Maintain a minimum direct deposit amount. The specific minimum can vary depending on your situation, but FloatMe looks for a consistent level of income deposited into your checking account. Beyond the basics, other considerations. While these are the main requirements, there might be additional factors that FloatMe considers during your application. These could include your overall credit score and your history of using FloatMe responsibly in the past, if applicable. The all-important question: are there alternatives? Cash advance apps can be a helpful tool in a pinch, but they shouldn't be your first line of defense. Here are some alternatives to consider. Negotiate with bill providers. Often, a simple phone call explaining your situation can lead to a payment extension or a late fee waiver. Dip into a savings account. Building an emergency fund is key for unexpected expenses. If you have some savings tucked away, this could be a better option than a cash advance. 3. Explore side hustles. There are countless ways to generate some extra cash quickly. Consider freelance work, online gigs, or even a local side hustle to bridge the gap. Borrowing wisely. A few words of caution. Cash advance apps come with fees, typically a percentage of the amount advanced. While these fees might seem small initially, they can add up over time, especially if you rely on them frequently. Here are some tips for responsible borrowing. Only borrow what you can repay. Don't fall into a cycle of debt. Make sure you can comfortably repay the advance on your next payday. Consider the fees. Understand the fees associated with the advance and factor them into your decision. There might be cheaper alternatives available. Break the cycle. If you find yourself relying on cash advance apps regularly, consider creating a budget and exploring ways to increase your income to avoid future tight spots. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, financial knowledge is your best weapon.